Let me show you how to make coloring books for your Amazon KDP. For this coloring book, I'll be using 8.5 by 8.5 inches for the dimension, and the coloring books will be made up of 24 pages. That is, each diagram will have one page so that it does not bleed to the other side. And I'm going to be teaching you coloring book for Amazon KDP because they are beginner friendly and they are easy to make. So first, all you need to do is go to your Canva, click on create design, click on custom size and change the pixel because automatically the unit is in pixels. Change the pixels to inches. To KDP Amazon help website, then go to book formatting and search for set, trim, size, bleed and margin. Scroll down to where you have bleed. And bleed is a printing term that refers to when an item on a page reaches all the way to the edge of the page, and this can be an image or illustration. So now I'm just going to teach you how to determine the bleed for your coloring book. So first example, which is that of the USA, you have to ignore the second one because it is that of Japan. So now go to the page size with bleed, and since my dimension is 8.5, I'm just going to pick the corresponding page size with bleed here, drop it for width, then return back and pick that of height and drop it for height. Now I'm going to click on create design. Next, I'm going to go to the top left hand side and then click on settings, click on show ruler and guides, or you can alternatively click on shift R. That is the hotkey for ruler and guides. Next, I'm going to go to Amazon KDP website, then scroll down to where I have margin to determine the margin of my design for the coloring book. So now I'm here and my coloring book has 24 pages, so I'm just going to go to that of 24 pages and pick the margin. Luckily for me, my margin is 0.375 with bleed, so I'm just going to go there, and it's the same for the inside and outside for me. So I'm just going to go to Canva and use my ruler to measure 0.375. It's okay if it's not up to 0.375 so long as it is not more than 0.375. So I'm going to do that for the other side too. Carefully measure it so long as it's not more than 0.375. It can be below, but it should not be more than. Next, I'm going to go to element. Then I'm going to go to shapes. I'm going to look for this, bring this square shapes, and I'm going to minimize it to reduce the size. Reduce the size of this square shape and drag it to the edge of my design, just like this. Then make sure it is the size of the edge of my design. Once I'm sure it is, then I'll bring it to the other side, then drag the ruler. Okay, then drag the ruler from this side to measure the margin, then do the same for the other side too. Drag the ruler. Then when I'm done, I'm going to delete the square since I'm not going to use it any longer. Next, go to Ideograms.ai, which is an AI tool that helps you generate image using text. So I'm just going to type in a playful dolphin coloring page for adults, minimalist, bold line art, 2D vector on white background. So I'm just going to type in on white background. No shading and clear line art. So after typing, I'm going to go to the bottom right and click on generate and wait for a few seconds for my image to generate. So I think I like this third one. I'm going to click on it. Next, I'm going to click on these three dots, click on download, then download my image. So I'm just going to go ahead and create more images. Next, I'll create a graceful sea turtle, then also go ahead and click on generate. Wait for a few seconds. Now my turtle is ready. I'm going to click on the desired one I like. So I think I'm going to take the second one. Okay, I think I prefer the last turtle. So I'm going to click on these three dots, click on download, and download it. Next, I'm going to go back to Canva and duplicate this design until I have 24 pages. Oops, I made a mistake. Now I have 24 pages. I'm going to go to the first design, bring in my first image, leave the second page blank, go to the third one, bring in my second image, leave the fourth page blank, like that till I exhaust the 24 page design. So if you are still watching up till now, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment with your question, we can talk about it, and also turn on your notification bell for further videos. Further, go to share and download your coloring book in PDF print. Now we want to make our book cover. I will return to Ideogram and ask it to generate my images in vivid color. I'll do that for 4 images so that I can use it for my book cover. So I'm just going to ask it to do the next image, which is a sea turtle. I'm also going to go ahead and download it. I'm going to be using it for my book cover, because you want your book cover to be enticing so that your customers on Amazon can buy. Next, you go to Bookow. Here you click on KDP cover. Now you can go to the width and input your width. Mine is 8.5. I'll input my height and also the number of my coloring book. Mine is 24. I'm just going to do that. Skip the optional section, then go straight to where you have email and input your email. Then do that a second time. Click on this checkbox, then click on email cover template. Now you can decide to donate to Bookow or not. Then click on continue, and your cover will be sent to your email account. Now I have my Amazon KDP cover template, and the reason we had to do this is because of the page size and the bleed. So now I have the page size right here, and I'm going to take it to Canva and turn it to my KDP book cover. Next, I'm going to go to Canva, click on create design and input the size, that is the width and height as copied from the KDP book cover. Now I'm going to go to upload and bring in my KDP book cover, and this will serve as guide when I'm creating my design. I'll go to elements and go to shapes, bring in a square shape and fill it out throughout the design like this. Then next, I'm going to go to color, bring in my hex code for the color I want to use. I'm going to try out more colors. Okay, just play around with colors. I think I like this better. I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to go to upload and bring the images for my cover. I'm just going to arrange them. I'm going to bring more images for my cover. Okay, then I'm going to bring a fourth one. Then I'm going to go to text after this one. I'll bring a heading. Now I'll write about the book here. Then I'll return back to text and bring a subtitle and drop about my book. I'm going to resize it and place it beneath. You can see how clean this is. I'm going to design the other parts too. So I'm going to return to upload and bring these images. I have already removed the background of these images, that's why it's looking like this. I'm going to size it. Next, I'll bring the second one, animal, this sea animal. Then I'll bring this other one and I'm going to arrange it. The main thing here is that you design a book cover that draws the attention of customers on Amazon. So I'm just going to resize this one and this one, and this is not a perfect coloring book. This is just to give you a guide as to how to go about creating your own coloring book. So feel free to be innovative and just play around with things. Now I'm going to type here stress relief. Resize this and take it up. I also would like to change the text color, so I'm going to change it to white. I'm also going to change the font. I'm going to copy this and also type in coloring book. I'm also going to change the color of this coloring book. I'm going to change the text color. I think I want it to be black. So now, like I mentioned earlier, this is not a perfect coloring book cover or anything. I just want you to have an idea of how to go about creating your coloring book for book cover for Amazon KDP. And if you are watching, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. So do not forget to go ahead and click the share button and download your book cover in PDF print. Click on download, then change it to PDF print, then download your book. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, and please do not forget to leave a comment.